What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Java and Journeys with Jillian. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? If you're new here to this channel, my name is Jillian and welcome to Java and Journeys. Listen, I just finished my 4th live stream where we were at Magic Kingdom talking about Snow White and our Disney remakes, live action remakes more specifically, getting played out. So there may be a little bit of raspiness in my voice. I've also been in meetings all day. So, feel a little bit tired, but what better to perk our evening up a little bit, coming off of the high of that live stream to being at the Polynesian, heading over to the Kona Café. We're going to get some Hawaiian fare, get some food. I've never been to Kona Café, but I cannot wait to check it out. The last time I was at Polynesian was actually when we went to Wailulu's, which if you happen to miss that video, you can feel free, go on my playlist, check it out. I highly recommend it. So as another restaurant alternative here at the Polynesian, we are going to try out Kona Café and see what's up. Let's go ahead and head on in. Here's the view of the cafe. And we actually just got our reservations just booked actually before coming over here, and we timed everything perfectly to where coming off of the resort monorail from the transfer station heading toward Magic Kingdom, we were able to get over here. Our reservation was called, so the wait should not be too long at all. We're just gonna wait for a cast member to officially check us in and get seated. Okay, y'all, so we just got set and just taking a look at the menu. Like I said, it is mostly Hawaiian-inspired. A lot of the alcoholic beverages they have here are all like that beachy, tropical vacation feel. I don't know that I'm going to do any of the cocktails because we may try to take a visit over to Trader Sam's. You know how we have to have our Java, quote-unquote, beverage of choice to keep us going. So we may actually cap off the evening there. And also, because with this being Java and Journeys once again, we want to try to get some Java in. So we may try some of the Hawaiian coffee they have at the end of the meal. I don't really want to drink a hot drip coffee with Hawaiian-inspired food or sushi. So I'm going to show you all the menu, which is fairly simple and straightforward, which is great for the cafe. So for the menu here, again, I appreciate the fact that this is literally one page, no muss, no fuss, which is pretty awesome. I think what I am going to do is actually get into some of these sushi rolls, y'all. Like, I think the one that sounds the most interesting is the Polynesian roll. Like, keep out what's in that, like soft shell crab and honey. It is crab with a C, not that imitation crab with a K. Actual soft shell crab, shrimp tempura, crawfish, asparagus, chives, and a spicy mayo. I'll probably get the spicy mayo on the side just because, I'm not a huge spicy mayo person, but I cannot wait to try this out. So I think that this is definitely one I'm going to get. We may try one of the other rolls. I think the hamachi tuna roll sounds interesting. Surf and turf, so we'll see. And then on the entrees, y'all, poke bowls I like. I'm just not in the mood for a poke bowl this evening, but going down to the entrees, I actually think I'm going to get into the turkey banh mi, which is right under the entree section as a sandwich. Y'all, turkey banh mi. Did I mention that this is Hawaiian-inspired? I have never had banh mi with turkey, so I'm giving a little bit of a side eye. I don't know about that. I don't know what my Vietnamese brothers and sisters, what they would think of that, but we're going to try it out. We're going to see if Disney is going to do us dirty tonight or if this is actually going to be worth the whopping $19. So I think we're going to do the turkey banh mi, maybe try out a couple of rolls and see what's popping. So I'm going to continue to contemplate my choices here, look at this menu, and let you all know what we end up ordering. All right, everyone, so we placed our order in. We got the lollipop roll. We also got the surf and turf roll, which I cannot wait to try out, as well as that turkey banh mi, which I'm side-eyeing a little bit. While we were waiting on our food, we have some rolls because we are, having carbs on carbs on carbs. These rolls look so delicious. I cannot wait to tuck in. And my girl, Margarina, our waitress, hooked me up with the Perrier. At first I thought maybe she forgot about me because she brought me out of water, and she was like, girl, I got you. We're just waiting for the bartender to, get your drink together. And I'm like, it's no worries, no worries. Like, Perrier is always worth the wait. And she hooked me up with some limes. I didn't even ask for this. Like, y'all, I need it. My voice, I feel like I am dying right now, only because, like I said earlier, I've been in back-to-back meetings all day, and those of you all that are in that corporate life, you know how it is. Heck, even if you're not in corporate life, I think that, like, for a lot of folks, like, especially if you're working remotely, you're just in that, like, meeting-heavy life, and that just is what it is. But when you're doing that on top of content creating, and you're just spending the whole day talking, by the time you hit the end of the evening, it's like you are dragging. So I'm definitely going to have this Perrier to get some of that sparkling bubbles, that carbonation to help my voice a little bit, maybe even get a Hawaiian coffee at the end of this to lift me up. I am all about that millennial life, y'all. I am like ready to go to bed come 8, 9 o'clock. So I'm doing this for you all. You know that I have a passion for content creating, that I can keep smiling at the end of the day. And even with the cracked voice and all, I'm like, no, I got my people. We're going to keep filming. We're going to keep doing what we make it do. So I'm going to tuck into these rolls, crack open this Perrier, and check back in as soon as we get our sushi and our bánh out. Well, let me tell you, it's nothing special in terms of the bread, but it is hitting the spot. It's nice and warm. The butter is soft. It's not like hard and cold and difficult to spread. And my co-producer and I were just chatting, and I'm like, let me tell you something. While there's nothing exceptional about the roll, it's warm, it's tasty, it has flavor, but it's just a roll, right? If Disney actually had some type of bread service, maybe while you're standing in line for your popcorn, they offer some rolls that are heated with some nice butter or some jam, would you all actually pay for that? Like, let's just say you've been walking the park most of the day, you just need something nice, warm, comforting, something that's going to hit the spot. Would you all actually pay for that? Drop down in the comments and let me know. I bet you that if Disney sold something like that, if they had bread service throughout their park to keep us all carb loaded, they would probably charge, I want to say, at least $5 per roll. That's what my spirit is telling me. I feel like maybe they make the rolls a little bit bigger than what we have brought out to the table, but it's going to be something like $5 a roll. And then if you want additional toppings outside of standard butter or jam, like if you want something fancy, like if you want like some aioli or something like that, then they're going to upcharge it and they're going to figure out ways, and then it's going to become a sandwich. But that would just be something fun to just walk around with and just eat, because that roll, though basic, totally hit the spot. I'm feeling a little bit better now, having a sip of some of my sparkling water. So we're going to continue to wait for our food. And how are you all doing? I hope you are taking care of yourselves. Your girl is on the struggle bus. Like, some days I'm good and some days I am just so exhausted. Yo, I had an eye exam. Y'all, I was falling asleep at my eye exam. That has never happened to me. Like, my head was in one of the machines for them to run tests on my eyes, and my optometrist had to keep telling me to crack open my eyes at the end of it. She was like, were you falling asleep? And she was laughing at me. It's all in good fun. And I was like, girl, yes, the struggle is real, but the hustle is deep. So I hope you are taking care of yourselves out there. And listen, not that I would tell you, for those of you all, if you're still like on your New Year's resolution kick where you're cutting back on the carbs, do what you have to do to keep yourself healthy. But let me tell you, there is nothing wrong at the end of the day with just getting a good hot roll to help you make it through. Because that roll, when I tell you, though I'm like, this is basic, it just felt like it totally hit the spot. And I'm like, I know I don't need all these carbs, but right now I feel like if that is what's going to keep me going at the moment, we're just going to keep it moving, have a nice hot roll, and just enjoy the wait while our food is getting prepared. Okay, y'all, let's check out these sushi rolls. So here is our polylolly roll. and we have our shrimp tempura at the top. And y'all, like, what I appreciate about this is that, so we have our spicy mayo on the side as well as our sriracha. Now, typically it comes on the roll, but I requested it specifically on the side because we're just talking to our waitress, Macarena, about this. And it's like sometimes, you know, you go to places, you order a sushi roll, and they will literally like completely cover your sushi roll in spicy mayo, and I'm just like, like, I want to be able to taste my roll. So we got all the sauces on the side just because it's our first time here. We weren't sure if they would like completely cover it, so I'm happy to have it on the side. And then here is our surf and turf roll. So you see the filet here at the top. We have our ginger poached shrimp on the inside, our crab, which I cannot just wait to get into, and we also have our uzi mayo, as well as other toppings that would typically go on this on the side. I cannot wait to try this out, and I'm gonna let you all know what I think. All right, y'all, check out this turkey banh mi. On the plus side, the sandwiches here at Kona Café, granted they only had this in the burger, I believe. These come with fries, so it's nice that it's not like an additional charge for a side of fries. And look at our turkey. We have our pate here. And then you see a little bit of the arugula. So this sandwich is huge, y'all. Like, here's the other side. You can kind of see it toppled over. But this is a massive sandwich. So I say that to say that the portion size, I think, is more than generous. And on the plus side, if you are staying here at the Polynesian, you could easily like save part of it in your room, especially if you do happen to have a fridge, which now I think about it, and you all that are really into the Disney resorts, is that common to have mini fridges? Probably not, but if you happen to have one in your room, and I think it's probably depending on the resort and the style of that room, then on the plus side, you can like pop your sandwich in there, and if you're like me and you're a local, you have more than enough to take home if you're not able to eat it all. But I cannot wait to try this. And before I do tuck into the sandwich, let's talk about the sushi. So the polylolly roll was my favorite. I like that over the surf and turf, but both were really good. Nothing tasted fishy or not fresh. It's not the best roll I've ever had, but they are good, solid sushi rolls. So if I had to rate it out of a 5, I probably would give it like a 2.5 or a 3. And again, not because they're bad, it's just that they're basic sushi rolls. So I think if you definitely have a sushi craving and you just want to get something basic, right? Like, if you are into something that's super specialty and high end, this is not going to be it, bro. But if you want something that's tasty, it's going to be good. Y'all, I just took a bite of the sandwich. Bro, it ain't it. And not that it's not good. It is a good sandwich, but it's not a banh mi. It's not a banh mi. Anyone who is a banh mi head, you have your carrots, you have your cilantro, you have your jalapenos, a little bit of sriracha action, your pate, and then sometimes that like barbecue pork, maybe sometimes another type of meat, but typically it's pork, right? And this, like my co-producer said it best actually, it's like a club sandwich with pate because this has bacon, it has arugula on it, not cilantro, it has the pate, it has turkey. When I bit into it, again, it's not that it's bad, it's a good sandwich, but I'm like, it gives me club sandwich vibes with pate. It's not a banh mi, and that makes me really sad because you know, like in my head, I'm expecting to taste a lot of the flavors that you get out of banh mi, and this is not it. But I will say a really great place in Orlando for banh mi is Banh Mi Boy. That is located in Mills Market. If you happen to miss my video where we talked about Banh Mi Boy, Kai Kai, check that out. I will post it up here above so that way you can, you know, keep binging, keep watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Support your girl. But I have to keep it real. I have to keep it 100. It's not banh mi. So if that is what you are looking for, if you happen to come to Kona Café, know that you're not going to get that in this sandwich. You're going to get a glorified club sandwich. With that being said, and I'm also starting to get actually a little full, so we're probably going to end up taking like half the sandwich home, and we're going to eat it. Like, we're going to tear it up. Like, it's good, but it's just not banh mi. So I probably would give it a 2. And again, not because the flavor is bad, it's just that it's not a banh mi, it's a club sandwich with pate. I'm going to continue to munch a little bit on the fries, and then we are going to head over to Trader Sam's, get a drink. I'm also contemplating if I want to get a Hawaiian coffee, but if you get it, it's by the pot. And it's in the evening, and I'm like, I don't want a whole pot of coffee. I just want like a cup. I just want to try it. I want to try some of their Hawaiian coffee and see what it's giving, right? Is it giving us some tropical notes? Are we going to be able to taste a little bit of like some pineapple, something sweet, something that just like reminds you of being on the Hawaiian Islands? We'll see. All right, y'all, as we walk out, I want to show you the entire restaurant to give you an idea. So this is the main entrance that we walked into. So you have the seating over at the right, and then we were actually seated over against that back wall, but there is plenty of space here. And you will see the entrance to the Kona Café. Literally, if you're riding the resort's monorail, you come through the main entrance here, and you just walk around the corner of the coffee bar. So fun fact about the Kona Café, you can actually do mobile ordering, and you can see it right here. It says mobile order pickup, and someone's mobile order is sitting right here. But I think that is really nice. And of course they have the menus online, but let's just say if you find yourself here and you're like, I just want to take something back to my room, or just grab something to go take it back to my car, take it home with me. You can see the menu right here for Kona Café. And then also conversely, you can see the menu for Kona Island coffee and sushi. So what's also incredible too is that if you want to grab some sushi, you can also order that, mobile order, pick it up here at this stand. And one of the things that I wanted to do, y'all, because it's Java and Journeys, I really want to try the Hawaiian coffee, but unfortunately you have to get it for two. So they have it by like in a French press pot. And it is late in the evening. I don't want to be up all night, so I'll have to come back here and try that again. So maybe y'all, like a future video, I'll do like maybe a Trader Sam's and Kona coffee bar like mashup. But essentially we have our Blue Joffrey featured here, and you can actually get some of that delicious Hawaiian coffee made by Joffrey's over here and order that at the coffee bar, as well as get your sushi on. And this coffee bar closes at 8 p.m. ET, so it's not open all night, but it is open for most of the day. Now, for a lot of you all that are maybe traveling in, the main entrance to the resort, of course, is on the ground floor. So you would just take the elevator up, which the elevator is over straight ahead, come around the corner, and again, you will find yourself at the Kona Café. Overall, I truly enjoyed the experience, and Macarena, our waitress, ask for her if you ever find yourself at the Kona Café. She was so funny and just sweet and kind, and honestly, I've had nothing but positive experiences every time we've gone out to eat on a Disney property. Like, the cast members are always so friendly, and I'm like, Disney, pay these people everything. Like, they are what make the magic happen, in all honesty. Like, of course, we love the experiences, the attractions, the food and all that, but if it wasn't for the cast members just being sweet and friendly, like she was like, I got you a little gift, and she in like the little to-go bag, I opened it and she had a little like Seagram's ginger ale for me, which was like totally unexpected and super kind, because like I said, my throat, y'all, I am going through it. I was telling my co-producer, I'm like, as soon as I get home, I'm grabbing a hot shower. I'm going to sip on my ginger ale that Miss Macarena lovingly packed for me in my little to-go bag, and I am going to pass out. Y'all, I wanted to go to Trader Sam's and show you that whole experience, but I am so tired. It has been a long day, so we will save Trader Sam's for another day, so that way you all get me at, better energy level, and we can try multiple drinks, and hopefully your girl will have an Uber or a taxi cart her out of here. With that being said, please like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already, and also take care of yourselves. I'll catch you on the next journey. Bye.